Okay, so g'day and welcome back to Mauritius Coins. So in the previous video on Mauritius, we have these coins that were in circulation in 1987. So the last series of these coins was 1978, and the 1975s and 1978 had a huge series, so it was enough to tide them over until they issued new coins. And they probably had Mauritius has always been a multi-party country, so there would have been a lot of debate over whether to or who to put on these coins. So we have in 1987 these type of coins. An interesting fact is in 1987 they decided to put the first prime minister on the coins, and it was Siwasuga Ramgoolam, and the Ramgoolam family is one of the ruling families of the country. The other one is Jugnaruth, and the interesting fact is that these coins were introduced under the opposition Jugnaruth family. So I don't think he's probably not that much rivalry. It's probably a lot of cooperation between these two families. And looking at the prime ministers, it seems to be quite a big overlap between who actually rules. And yeah, it seems to be quite complicated, the politics of Mauritius. Okay, so let's get back to it. So in 1987, they removed the lowest two denominations from circulation. They did mint a 1 cent, but that was never issued for circulation, so that's about 5,000 coins. You can pick it up for about $5 to $10. Okay, then we have these denominations, and they never issued another 10-cent coin, so that was allowed to fall out of circulation, so we removed that one. So basically, these are the coins that would have been the denominations issued afterwards, but there's some changes. The 5 cent was reduced in size. They issued a 20 cent instead of a quarter rupee, and also the 1 rupee was also reduced in size. So basically, this is what we have in 1987. So both the large and small coins would have circulated. So the only original coin from 1934 is the half rupee. And also so we'll swap that out, but they changed the monarch on the coin. They kept the Kruger Grey design, and they removed the English monarch and changed it with Mr. Siwu Sagur. Now I don't know how to pronounce his name. And also they issued a new denomination, a 5 rupee. And that has palm trees and a volcano in the background. Because you should read up the Mauritian hotspot. Now it has moved, but it has formed islands with a volcano, and a lot of them have coral reefs around. So the 1 rupee, they kept it with the coat of arms. The swamp deer is on the half rupee, and that's not the end. So these was the currency situation of coins from 1987 to 1997. Then in 1997 they issued a 10 rupee coin. So this one is 7-sided like the United Kingdom. It's a small coin like the size of the UK coins. So here's a UK 50 pence. Actually, it's a little bit bigger. So it's from 2011. First year of issue, and it has sugarcane, which is a large crop in the Mauritius Islands. And once again, they kept the same image. And then in 2007, they issued a bimetal 20 rupee coin. So this is a 10 gram, 28 millimeter copper nickel center and nickel brass ring. Now, currently, after 2000, all the copper nickel coins, so we're talking about all these ones, have been replaced by a nickel plated steel. That reduces value. The 5 and the 20 have always been nickel plated steel, and this one has never been replaced by a lesser metal coin, but they also issue a 25 rupee. So you've got a coin of 20 rupees and a banknote of 25 rupees, which is currently a polymer banknote. And the last issue of this one is 2022. So obviously both of them do circulate. The current exchange rate, this coin is worth 71 Australian cents, probably about 40 US cents. And there's no mintage figures for any of these. We just have the Bank of Mauritius. So that's the building. You can see that is in the capital of Port Louis. And this is an interesting coin. So these are most likely all minted in the United Kingdom, but it wouldn't be surprised if they dished out their mintages for two various different mints. And I don't see any variation in the fonts on the actual coin, so there's a pretty strict criteria. So the side is reeded, and here we have the front of the coin. So on the 5 rupee, we still have the security reading, so that for current coins, the Hong Kong $5 as well as the New Zealand $2 use that. The half and the 1 rupee are just reeded, and the 5 and 20, so the 20 is reeded, the 5 is not, and also the 10 rupee is also not reeded. It's a bit hard to read any of these coins, although the Solomon Islands has issued coins with reading, but you can't read the corners. So anyway, I hope this helps you with your Mauritius coins. Now, if you wanted to buy a whole set of these, it'll probably cost you about 20, I would say 20 to $30. The most expensive coin you're going to get is the 20 rupees. Just doesn't seem to sell that well. So then, but there is a lot of people who go to this island for tourism. So that's why a lot of these coins will turn up. You'll find that countries that have a lot of tourists, so the United Kingdom, we have Egypt, also South Africa. These coins are pretty common because, you know, they just spread all around the world because of tourism. Now, countries that are not, so do I have any? Okay, yeah, like Kuwait. Actually, no, Kuwait does have a lot of tourists. We have, okay, so the coins of Nicaragua, coins of Haiti, coins of Ghana. So these coins are a bit harder to get, and they're a little bit more expensive because there's not as many coins taken out from either tourism or people going from these countries to another country. Although in the United States, Haiti coins are probably more common because they have a lot of immigrants, probably Nicaraguan. But in Australia, no, that's not the case. Anyway, thank you very much for watching my video. Leave a comment down below and tell me how I can improve. Thank you and goodbye.